Yeah, now class, today we are studying about diabetes. Now diabetes is a Greek word. It's a Greek word which means something like which came from something like a symphony or it means pass through. So diabetes came from a Greek word. They wanted to mean something that pass through. It came from something like from the word like symphony. Symphony means like symphony means a pipe which is in this shape. Eh? A pipe which is in this shape. A pipe which is in this shape. Whereby there is some container up here, there is a container like down here. Even if there is no container down here, but there is some liquid inside here. So this when there is a tube like this, a pipe like this, it means this it will draw this water and will pass through this pipe and will come to this container down here. So symphony will refer to this kind of tube. This kind of tube. It is the symphony. Then it can mean pass through. So this water passes through like this and it comes down here. So that's how the word diabetes came about. Now, medically, diabetes, we use the word diabetes on things that deal with too much urinating. So when when you drink or take in water or drink something like any juice or any drink, any fluid you take in your body. So if you take in any fluid, it will just pass through your body and you urinate it to the surface of the earth. So as it passes through you, any disease which has that sign is called diabetes. Any disease whereby you pass too much urine, it is called diabetes. So there is if you pass that urine, too much urine, pass urine today, pass urine tomorrow, like that, frequently, you can pass urine which is either sweet or not sweet. Yes? So some urine you pass is tasteless. It has no taste. Then some urine you pass is a sweet. So there is a Latin word we use to mean something sweet. There is a Latin word we use to mean something sweet. That Latin word is called meritus. Then there is a Latin word we use to mean something tasteless or which is not sweet. So that Latin word is called Inspidus. So we have two kinds of diabetes. We have diabetes insipidus and diabetes mellitus. Let's go on and know much about one of these two types of diabetes. There is diabetes insipidus and diabetes mellitus. Let us first start with diabetes insipidus. Diabetes insipidus. We have known how the word diabetes came from, and we have seen how diabetes insipidus came about. So, when we combine this, we mean a disease whereby the body fails to balance the body fluids. Signs and symptoms. We have polyuria, we have polyphagia, we have polydipsia. So this is too much excessive urination, not too much urination. That is then this one, polyphagia, is too much feeling of hunger all the time. Then with polydipsia, this one we are meaning that there is too much feeling of thirsty. So another one we have loss of weight. Sometimes we have fatigue. We have fatigue. Then colorless. Colorless or slightly colorless urine. To know the causes, we must first know the type, because there are different types of diabetes insipidus. So to know the causes of that type, the causes of diabetes insipidus, we shall know type by type. So we have type number one, the CDI. This is central diabetes insipidus. Sometimes it is called AVP-D, which is arginine vasopressin deficiency. Or sometimes you can find when they are calling it ADH-D. Anti-diuretic hormone deficiency. Then this one is it. An arginine vasopressin deficiency disease. Central diabetes insipidus. What causes this type of diabetes insipidus? You know very well that this hormone, antidiuretic hormone or the arginine vasopressin hormone, is produced inside it is produced in the hypothalamus. Hypothalamus. So after being produced in the hypothalamus, it is later released by the posterior part of the posterior pituitary gland. So when there is a problem with the posterior pituitary gland, this hormone will not be released. When there is a problem with the hypothalamus, this hormone won't be released, the anti-diuretic hormone or the arginine vasopressin hormone. So once it is not produced, it means that the kidney only responds to this one, to this hormone to regulate the what? It only responds to this hormone to be able to regulate the what? The amount of the fluid in the body. So once this liquid is not released, it is not produced or released into the bloodstream to come to the what? Kidney, it means that there will not be balancing of the body fluids, hence losing too much water, so hence too much urination. So this one is caused by such problems. Damage. The cause is damage to hypothalamus, or the pituitary gland. Another type, the nephrogenic diabetes insipidus. This one is also sometimes called AVP resistance stop ADH dash R. R is the resistance, as here B is for the physics. So this hormone, what causes this is that this hormone must be released. We can release our hormone AVP stroke ADH. It's being released into the bloodstream, but once it reaches the kidney, it is the kidney to make a reabsorption of the fluid such that we don't lose a lot of fluid from our body. Here, in this case, the kidney fails, fails to respond. So it resists the command of the AVP or ADH due to many problems. So here is resistance to the hormone. Here it is here in CDI we saw that the hormone is not being released. Here the hormone is released, but the way it takes the information, it is not responded to. The information is not being honored. That is nephrogenic diabetic Inspidus. So we have another type of diabetes Inspidus called gestational diabetes Inspidus. Gestational diabetes Inspidus. This one, it is caused by delays in the placenta of a pregnant woman. Placenta of the pregnant woman produces a lot of vasopressinase. Remember that we have vasopressin, which helps us to regulate the water. But this vasopressinase, once it's produced, it go on destroy our vasopressin. Vasopressinase will go on and start killing our vasopressin or the ADH. Hence, failure of the body to control the amount of water in the body. Dysogenic diabetes Inspidus. You find that what causes it is that you find that in the hypothalamus, there is a portion that controls, which detects that there is thirst in the body, so there is need to take water. So once this part gets damaged, you can start feeling thirsty all the time without any, when you are not even really in need of being thirsty, but you find that you are thirsty almost all the time. But because damage on the part of the hypothalamus, which senses and tell us that now you have lost water, or you need to take water, or you have enough water in the body. So you feel thirsty all the time when it is not even necessary. Sometimes it is due to mental illnesses. You will find that you will start taking a lot of water when you have a mental illness. Taking too much water and losing a lot of water and releasing a lot of water due to a damage to the hypothalamus thirst detector, or when you have a mental illness. I think we have explained that, the types. Now, diagnosis of the diabetes Inspidus. So, when we look at the diagnosis, we can do a differential test for diabetes mellitus. You can also test urine. You can test urine and see whether there is glucose. there is glucose. You can test the urine, you see the color. So you can do many other tests. You can do a test and test for ADH or AVP presence in the blood. Here, you test in the blood. So these are the differential diagnosis processes you have to take. Let's look at the treatment now. So treatment with the CDI. This one we use the desmopressin. This one can be either oral or oral tablets, or it can be intranasal. Also carbamazepine. Also carbamazepine. Carbamazepine can help in because it is carbamazepine is an anticonvulsant, but it can also help. We have NDI here. Here we can treat NDI with the underlying, the causes of the kidney not to respond. Those are the things we treat. What causes the kidney not to respond? So here we treat with thiazide diuretics. Like chlorpheridone or hydrochlorothiazide.
Desmopressin.
Gestational diabetes Inspidus. Work here, but in most cases it can go on its own, like after 4 to 6 weeks after birth. In a case it is worse, but if it is not worse, you just leave it. It goes. It usually it goes on its own. So you can leave it, or you can, if it is worse, you can give that. So we have also the we have the dipsogenic diabetes insipidus. Dipsogenic diabetes insipidus.